Always check what is there for you, otherwise check out. Write it down. Always check what is there for you, otherwise check out. Proverbs chapter number 14, verses 7 to 8. Proverbs chapter number 14, verses 7 to 8. As a matter of fact, whether it's a church or a school or a work, if this thing does not have prospect for you, you have three things that you must maximize. As a matter of fact, what is supposed to be the topic of today's line of economic development and drive is that lifetime resources are to be profited with, because that's what I closed with from verse 15 of chapter 25 of Matthew last week, about when Jesus said that if you know that you could not trade with it, you could have given it over to usury, so that when I come, I will have something on it. Those were the words of Jesus. The person who traded with 5 received more 5. The person who traded with 2 received more 2. Then once somebody has 1, didn't trade, they cast him into outer darkness where there is gnashing of teeth for waste of talent. Many Christians have talent but have no tact, so they end up as failures. You must not just be a person of talent, you must be a person of tact. You are tactful with your talent. Look at it. Go from the presence of a foolish man when you do not perceive in him the lips of knowledge. Go to the next verse. The wisdom of the prudent is to understand his way, but the folly of the fool is deceit. The wisdom of the prudent is to understand. You understand your way. What is my way with this thing? What's happening with this thing? How does this thing profit me? If you are not profiting from something, somebody is profiting from you. There is no profitless task on earth. In all labor there is profit, but the talks of the lip tend to penury. When you do not perceive from him, go from the presence of a foolish man. When you do not perceive from him, where is that verse? Go from the presence of a man. When you do not perceive from him the lips of knowledge. You are in a relationship with somebody, all he's just telling you, I just love you, I just love you, oh my God, we're going to have a romantic love together. Romantic love doesn't last, except power by substance of life. It does not last. Everybody is a prostitute. A prostitute is somebody who uses his body in exchange for money. That's exactly what marriage is all about, except you are daft. If you don't have body, you can't be in marriage. It's because you have body that you are in marriage. So you now need to ask, what is there? The children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light. A prostitute, through the proceeds of her prostitution, broke an alabaster box of oil on Jesus. And Jesus said, everywhere the gospel is preached, let it be remembered what he did. You think if she was doing it free of charge for all the customers, she would have alabaster box of oil? That was worth 1 year's salary of a person. And somebody now say, your people shall be my people, your people shall be my people. Ruth has taught. You know, when Israel was going from one place to another, some nations came. We have heard the fame of your country and of your God. Ruth has heard the fame of Israel. She had known that something will happen to her if she go this way. She now say, your people shall be my people, your God shall be my God. She became a grandmother of Jesus Christ. Her name mentioned forever. Her name sells, both in Israel and in Moab. Selling name, selling point, brand. Her name is a brand today. What is this thing for me? Mr. Sadiq, so what are we planning for life? What will happen in the next 5 years? Love fizzles out when there are no finances. It just disappears. Forget about all the things you are thinking. you won't think it again. You will be calling each other names, unprintable names. You'll be hearing, you are a riotous woman. You will say, you are not a man. There's no name you will not call. But somebody always comes back from his job in a neat car and is a Christian, he speaks in tongues. As he's coming home, he brings gift. He's telling you story of what happens at job. You see the way he even comes in with satisfaction. You can't call him names. You can't call him unprintable names. He's in his own world. Seeing angel just enjoying life. Are you listening? Are you listening to what I'm saying? Go from the presence of a foolish man when you don't let anybody.